Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, 1300 Smile Stadium. The stage is set for a beautiful contest that is about to alight before your eyes. The Manly Seagulls up against the North Queensland Cowboys here up in Townsville as the rain's pouring down. Both sides have had a very good start to their season. We're just coming up to the midway point. Your first game on your Monday Night Football of 3 as the Cowboys run out. Eddie Oliver, as always, to the SRL community, joined by your commissioner and Sharks captain, Sonny Tai.
Yeah, cheers, Eddie. It's going to be a blockbuster game here tonight. Top of the table clash between the Cowboys and the Seagulls. Cowboys, the home side, 7-2 at the moment, trying to make a push for the minor premiership, and the Seagulls 6-3, also trying to fight their way to the #1 seed here on the ladder with about 4 weeks to go. Tell you what, this is going to be a cracker game, Eddie. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's definitely shaping up to be an amazing blockbuster here this evening. As the Cowboys do get us underway, your other commissioner, Wilco, has decided to indulge himself with the crowd, the Queensland faithful, North Queensland faithful here this evening. G'day to you, Will, down there on the crowd/sideline.
G'day, it's going to be an exciting match tonight. The crowd here, they are, well, absolutely packed out. They've got their drinks ready, they've got their food ready, and they are ready for a great match tonight in the top of the table.
Yeah, I'm sure you do as well there, Kay. Sure you do as well. Anyway, it will be Manly who will have first possession. Rex Buckingham in at dummy half to work it right now. Shifting the ball inside their own half. It's going to be straight off to Cody Olk, who did swap from the Roosters here off to Manly here this evening, which has looked to benefit him mostly as he is looking to play finals this season. Carl Lewis now to drive the ball downfield. Caleb J for the return here for the Cowboys. This is a very good kick return there from the Cowboys rookie winger. And Sonny, the Cowboys are looking to start off the first ball with their first set on the front foot.
Yeah, it's pretty rainy out here in Townsville, as you can see. And that might favour the Seagulls. They're more accustomed to playing in these sorts of conditions. But with the home side here, oh, geez, penalty conceded already. And this one's starting to get a bit spicy early on.
Yeah, most indeed. As Levi Raymond will kick for touch. Just inviting the opposition into their own end there, Manly. Especially with these conditions, good field territory is going to be hard to come by. Jacob Morrison's second row, we all know how good he is. Yeah, punished the Melbourne Storm down in Amy Park a few weeks ago. But yeah, now I'll be off here to Jordan Ford. Right hand in the upright now here from Ford, back in the SRL after slipping away last season at the Broncos. And now it's going to be Dingo to drive straight. Only third tackle here for the Cowboys. They're going to work this right-hand side. Raymond's going to drive down short. He'll be brought down 3 metres out now. Fourth tackle, the Cowboys. They work it left. Lucas Deuce, long pass. Mark Heine offloads back on the inside. He would have gotten there himself. And Jake Scott's going to be put on to his back. Oh, and the ref wants to go up and check this, but we're pretty sure that he's held up.
Yeah, that was a good play there from the Cowboys. Surprised they didn't get across the line. Not afraid to chance their arm in these wet conditions, so that could be a tell of what's to come here.
Fifth tackle now. Iron, grab a kick, and it's going to be picked up here by Kevin Walmsley, who's straight through. Turns Dingo inside out, off to the races. He's not able to break the cover tackle there of Levi Raymond. An amazing effort there from the number 7 to come in and cover. And now it's Manly's turn. KCK goes out the back here to Lewis. And then the short offload here to Cody Ogg. Ricocheted off a Cowboys' head. The ref didn't call 6 ago there, so the ball wasn't played. They'll work it back to the middle now. And that's going to be Ben Punch to drive up just short of the halfway here. Playing in the second row. They'll go left here now. Crutcher, short here to Walmsley, who had a very good line break earlier. This will be fourth, just inside of the North Queensland Cowboys half. Beckman winding it up the middle. And revamped Aaron Beckman this season playing at lock. An amazing time he's had there. Short period of time as well. That'll be Caleb J now, who's looking very dangerous here this evening so far. He's just beating everybody in his way.
Yeah, not much give between these two sides at the moment. Obviously, this game's got a lot of implications when we talk about top 4 especially. But the run to the finals, you know, both teams really want to get a win here and narrow the gap, close in on it with the #1 seed at the moment. It's just going to be a tight battle like it's been so far.
Jacob Morrison now will be brought down 5 short of the halfway. This is fourth tackle now here, the Cowboys. They're going to work it back right towards the middle of the park. Iron will play it out here to Raymond. The halves will link and combine to be brought down shortly over the halfway. This will be 5th tackle for him now. 39 metres gained here. Jameson will put it into the pocket. Iron to punt it off downfield. This is where you want it to land. Kodiog to return it. I'm not sure what sort of wheels he's got. He's been accustomed to playing in the second row, so I'm sure he's been doing a few speed drills with his short time at the Manly so far. But Pache will be winding up. The very good player, the Ollie Pache. I do believe he was featured in the 3rd game of the State of Origin series. Now they'll go off here to Dom Young. Then the offload back to Og. 3rd tackle here for Manly. They'll bring it back to the middle. And KCK with it. And now we've got a foot race for the ages. KCK, Chaz Dingo left for dust. Underneath the sticks. Kane, Chapman, Kenny will go a long, long way for his side. And the captain's going to be leading with his actions here this evening. Opening the scoring for Manly.
Yeah, great try by KCK there. Just leaves Liam Ryan in the puddle as he gets that filthy step away. Very devastating, dangerous. We come to expect it from him when he cuts back in field. And once he's got that open passes, you can just only watch and admire the great KCK. So the visitors off to a good start here. 4-0, kick to come. And you want to start hot against the Cowboys. They've been one of the form teams of the comp, but Manly trying to make a case for themselves here tonight.
A successful conversion. Will Kay, one of your old teammates, getting over for the first try of the evening.
Yeah, Kane Chapman Kenny, one of the fastest blokes in the league. He's just electric with his speed and just turns Chaz Dingo, another former teammate of mine, inside out there. He's just very dangerous at fullback, and you know, when it comes to the Australian fullback race and the Blues fullback race, it's really hard to distinguish between these two blokes. They are just two quality players, so they do battle tonight, and I'm very excited for it.
Kevin Walmsley now to get the ball, and he's just going to run it straight up with no fear. And that's just what everyone's come to expect of the second rower here. They'll go back to KCK now, who's off and away again. Another foot race here with Chaz Dingo. And Mark Dingo, he's not happy with himself for missing the tackle. So he's going to decide to coat hanger KCK, and he's going to give away a penalty there. And that's very unfortunate.
Yeah, KCK giving Dingo a bit of a sledge there as he took that hit. It was high and a bit of a careless attempt there from the fullback of the Cowboys. Very much experience in that fullback battle, as Will said. It's just going to be a great one. And it's turning pretty heated at the moment, so we'll see how it all lines up.
Quick play the ball here for Manly, and Crutcher's just going to hold on to it. 3rd tackle, and Buckingham will go left here to Ollie Pache. Left hand the upright now here. It's going to be Manly's turn with the ball in good field position. Straight right here to Carl Lewis. He could have called that ball forward, but the ref will call flat. They'll put it into the pocket now here for a kick. Crutcher to put it up cross field. Underneath it here. A beautiful take there by Lucas Deuce, who is back out in the centres. He did play in the halves for a bit there last season, but he's moved back out to more of a regular spot. Levi Raymond now to return it. But, yeah, Sonny, the Manly side didn't throw much at them there.
Oh. Yeah, geez, forward pass there, Eddie. Oh, and just like that, Manly with another chance outside the red zone. But yeah, I thought Lucas Deuce actually had a foot in goal when he took that catch, but the ref ruling play on. So just like that, the Cowboys not doing themselves any favours.
Straight through Chaz Dingo. Oh, that is a beautiful legs tackle made by the Cowboys defence. Riley Murray, ref on field, is going to call held up. No need for the bunker like Will Kay always loves abusing. Now they'll go right. Lewis, short ball. KCK's over for a double already. 13 minutes gone. And the captain is just showing the way here for his side.
Oh, KCK. We were just talking about the bloke, and he's gone over for a second. 12 minutes into this game. Just leaves Jacob Morrison flat-footed, almost starstruck the way he was just caught still there, flat-footed. So Manly off to that dream start. You know, we talk about that race to the minor premiership. They're a smoky to try and make a late surge and really pressure the Cowboys and the Storm, even the Dolphins at the top of the ladder. So, yeah, they're off to a great start. Home side need to tighten up here. Chaz Dingo needs to start getting himself involved a bit more. And they need to start just taking care of the footy. The Cowboys really been shooting themselves in the foot a lot, so just need to clean that up there.
Yeah, most definitely. But for those who are unaware, this season, Season 8 in the SRL, we are sponsored by TBC Live, which is an online social platform that's completely free. You're able to dive into a world of live predictions, AI-powered insights. TVC Live creates a rugby league viewing experience where you don't just watch the game, you predict, compare, correct over every thrilling moment, and get ready to engage with the sport that you love in a whole new way. Thank you very much to TVC Live for sponsoring the SRL this season. As we do get past that sponsor read, it will be 14 minutes gone. Manly back with the ball now. Brad Goodwin, who's playing out in the centres there by the looks of that. That's an interesting one. They'll work it down the short side here, and it will be Shannon Freeburn. Just up over the halfway now. Manly, they're going to go right. Crutcher, short ball here to Walmsley, straight through a hole. Dingo work to do at the back, but very good cover there from the Cowboys up on the inside. Good scramble defence there. Trying to keep their focus in full effect here. This is fifth tackle now. Manly, the crossfield punt here from Crutcher down into the pocket. Caleb J, he's been very dangerous so far this evening. But opportunities have been arising, and he just stays in the field to play. That is a very good job there from the winger. Oh no, Falcon, and the ref's going to call play on there. Mark Iron, who brought down just on the 20 now. But the Cowboys, this is just seeming familiar territory for them, Sonny.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Manly have done a good job keeping them inside their own half. They're really pinning them deep with good defense. And oh, geez, there we go. Dingo getting his first big break of the game. But yeah, you can't fault the effort from Manly. It's been good for them so far. Cowboys, you know, coming off the back foot, they need to try and get themselves back into this game.
Yeah, and that's what they need more of, just getting it to the outside backs. The forwards have done a lot. Jordan Ford, Monkey, and also Jake Scott. They need some of their speedmen to just help out a bit. Shannon Freeburn now, straight around one. Oh, and the ankle tap straight into touch. This might be the momentum changer that they're looking for. And Will Kay would have experienced the roar of the North Queensland faithful there down in the crowd after that tackle.
Mate, there have been some choice words there for Shannon Freeburn from the Cowboys faithful. They are absolutely giving it to him, and rightfully so. A brilliant tackle from Levi Raymond to take the Manly winger over the sideline. And the 40 is where the Cowboys will ever start this set. Maybe get some points on the board before their prop interchanges come on.
Definitely a lot of work to do here. They'd love to get some points on the board. They've only got about probably 2 minutes until the interchange props will do come on. But in all seriousness, though, I'm not even talking properly tonight, am I? But Lachlan Sinclair is going to be coming off the bench, so that's a gold prop that they will have up their arsenal. Dingo trying to turn KCK inside out now. Let's get back to where the matter of hand is the game, and it's going to be Iron to play it down short. He's going to drive to the line one-on-one. He's actually going to get there the half. That is an amazing effort there from Mark Iron, probably 5 or 6 meters out. He's going to drive straight to the line, and he'll open the scoring here for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Mark Iron just tussling his way to the chalk, and he just gets there. So we'll probably see green lights here to see that try. Yes, we do. And yeah, it's finally taken the Cowboys 18 minutes to get on the board, but they do so, and you know, they finally cracked the Manly line. Mark Iron doing a great job there to lead the team into this one. They're closing the gap. Plenty of footy left to be played, but just the neck and neck stuff so far.
Every kick's going to be crucial here from Levi Raymond. We all know he's got a brilliant boot. He'll be looking for the right to left curve here, straight over the black dot, easy as you like. I don't know why I doubted him. An amazing kick there from Levi Raymond. And it is 6 points the difference here, coming up to 20 minutes gone. We'll be 1 minute short of that. Interchange props will come out in the field, and Sonny, it'll be a good chance to see what both sides are looking like, having some of their class players off the field.
Yeah, got to give a rap to my old mate, Lockie Sinclair. He's made the move up north here to Townsville this season, and yeah, he just brings a lot of punch off the bench for them, particularly through the middle. And oh, Jake Scott, filthy run. Geez, just like that, the Cowboys starting to find a bit of momentum now, Eddie, so we'll see how they can back up here.
Watch out, here comes Chaz Dingo. Aaron Beckman just got left for dead there by Jake Scott. This will be second tackle. They're already up on their own 40 here, spreading the ball early. They're going to look for Lucas Deuce, who's straight around one, and KCK would have to get on his bike to cover, which he does well now. This will be third tackle here. Very good chance here for the Cowboys. They'll play it short here to Callum Murray. This will be fourth now, and Jameson will go left. They'll play it short here to Jordan Marshall. It was taking up that sort of role that Eddie Oliver did myself back at the Titans last season, playing in that 15 role in the props off the bench. And a penalty given away. That is very unfortunate because they're looking to get on a roll there, the Cowboys.
Yeah, and just like that, it goes begging. Yeah, just a sloppy penalty. The Cowboys need to get back on side, so Manly will leave a bit of pressure now. They'll try and get into the half here. And I'll tell you what, Coven Walmsley, he's someone that I've really come to, have a lot of praise for ever since I saw his performance, particularly in the State of Origin series. We won't go too far into that one, but yeah, the likes of him, KCK, they just, oh geez, even Tuxiog bringing some punch through the middle. Tell you what, Manly looking dangerous on this set.
Yeah, showing his son how it's done. Now Carl Lewis will be brought down just outside the 20-metre line there. This is fourth now, Manly. They'll go left now. Beckman looming pass out to Tuxiog again. Will he be able to find a try here this evening? Will be played 15 metres out here for Manly. Fifth tackle. They'll put it back here to Ash Crutcher to put a well-placed bomb up into the air. But they're going to need somebody to contest it. But Chaz Dingo's just too classy here for the Manly chasers. And they'll be brought back out here to the 20 for the Cowboys turn with some ball here now. It's going to be first tackle for them. And they're looking to get it straight to Chaz Dingo early here. Very dangerous man he is. KCK Dingo foot race, but KCK is just going to drive him and shut him straight down. 5 short of the halfway. Now the Cowboys, they'll work it up the middle here with Justin Monkey. It'll be second tackle here now. They're going to go left. Flat-footed iron. Oh, a very questionable ball there to Jacob Morrison. And another penalty given away. The crowd, they were getting some drinks and food earlier. Will Kay, I'm sure they've got a lot to say after these, back-to-back penalties that the Manly side are giving away. But the ref did have a word to them. One more, dumb error and something ill-disciplined. Somebody will be spending some time in the bin. Just going to be up here outside the 20-metre line now here, the Cowboys. They're going to go right and they're going to work it inside here to Monkey. Straight through a hole, Justin Monkey, captain on captain. And KCK is going to do a very good job just to keep him inside the field of play. Underneath the uprights now, Jameson will go right and Levi Raymond will be brought down right hand the upright. This will be third tackle. Jameson's in there at dummy half. He's going to work it left now. 6 more. Marshall's over. Shut the gate. That is an amazing try there. A bit of luck for the ball to end up in his hand, but Jordan Marshall's all class when you give him opportunities like that one.
Yeah, staunch try by Jordan Marshall. Great awareness from him to scoop up that ball and just barge his way over the touchline. I'll tell you what, the Cowboys, just like that, brute strength. They're really starting to fight their way back into this game now with a kick to come right in front. They should level the terms. And all of a sudden, it feels like we've got a new ball game now. The Cowboys have really stepped up the past 5-10 minutes, and we're looking to capitalise off this momentum. But the Sea Eagles, we know how good they are, how dangerous they are. They want to try and strike back as soon as possible. So yeah, it's been that side of a game. It's a great game so far, very close.
You mentioned it earlier, Sonny, about the interchanges. You said that the Cowboys would have had to find some points, but on all honesty, it's been their bench impact that's gotten them going here in the later parts of the first half, and now they're locked up with 25 gone. Jordan Marshall, holy dooly, what are you eating? I wish I had that strength when I was playing at Lockers at prop as a hooker primary. And here he is again, winding up off the back fence. Honestly, I don't know what they feed these North Queensland boys. And now they're going to go straight to Morrison, who breaks one, not able to break a second, but he's so dangerous. Those centre primaries, the 99 speed is absolutely lethal. Here goes Marshall again. What is he on? I've got no clue. They're up over the halfway. This is third tackle now. Jameson is going to send the ball right. Now work it out here to Chaz Dingo. He leaves the player left for dead, but a good inside covering tackle there now. They'll work it on the inside here, or they're looking to. Raymond's just going to be brought down outside of the Manly 30. This is his fifth tackle now here for them. I'll send it off left here to Monkey, who will do the kicking duties. Sending it down to Cody Olk, who's not finding much luck here this evening. And, yeah, he's not able... Sonny, Cody Olk's not really able to find the backfield at the moment.
Yeah, the Cowboys' defensive line doing a good job to shut down Cody Ogg. I think they've done a great job at shutting down those kick returns in general, but Manly, I think they need to start playing through the middle. That seems to be where they're strongest.
Watch out here.
Oh, and yeah, they're starting to chance their arm a bit here now, so maybe Manly's starting to get a bit desperate in this one.
And there goes George Robson to be brought down just up over the halfway. 34 gained here for them. They're going to need every single bit of Ash Crutch's boot here, and he will deliver magnificently. Yep, and it's going to be Kobe Kelly now, straight around one. Holy dooly, I'm not cut out for this tonight. Long night, ladies and gentlemen, to come ahead of you. Talking about long nights, this is your first game of 3 here this evening on Monday Night Football. After this, we will be heading over the Tasman Sea, where the Auckland Warriors will take on the Brisbane Broncos at 6 p.m. And then we'll be taking it down to the capital. It's going to be Canberra up against the Roosters at GIO Stadium. So plenty of action to come for you here on SRL TV. Monday Night Footy. Make sure to stay tuned. But we've still got a lot of work to do here. Long ball at the back here. Lachlan Sinclair breaking one, breaking another. And he's not able to break a third, but he'll offload it back to Jameson. They're going to center it in the right hand, the upright now here, the Cowboys. We've got 10 to go here in the first half. Are they able to Raymond? And that will be a knock-on picked up by Goodwin, who's got some space, but a very good cover tackle there from the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it was a great run there from Sinclair. Just reminds me why I miss him so much at the Sharks. Oh, Robson just gets absolutely smacked. Oh, geez. And this one's starting to turn a bit physical here, Eddie. Oh, big don't argue from Aaron Beckman. Oh, geez. What do they put in the water bottles now? These boys starting to get a bit hyphy now. We'll see how it all unfolds in the remaining 10 minutes of this first half.
Yeah, it's getting very dangerous down there on the field. Will Kay, what's it like in the crowd on the sideline?
Mate,
Will Kay's gotten lost. I know he's here.
No. These North Queensland fans, they are absolutely booming here tonight. They are very, very excited, and they are loving the contact between the two teams, the big boys. I'm loving some of the big runs, and geez, they love this fella, Kobe Kelly. Listen to him.
Yeah, they're getting up for him, Kobe Kelly. They always do. A very good winger who originally started at the Cowboys, and then he moved his way down to Melbourne, won a premiership ring down there. And he came back to his inaugural home where it all began. Kobe Kelly. He's been outstanding for them so far this season. Nonetheless, they're going to work it short here to Sinclair. He's going to be driven back there just outside of the halfway mark here. Fourth tackle. They might be looking for the early kick here, the Cowboys. Mark Irons lining up for it. Not the best of strikes, but KCK is so dangerous on these kick returns. Another foot race here with Dingo. He goes straight around him. But they needed some good cover, and the Cowboys defense will deliver. And Rex Buckingham, they'll work it left now. Looking for Shannon Freeburn. He's been looking very good tonight, Shannon Freeburn, with the very few opportunities that he has gotten. And good one will go right. Short ball here to Aaron Beckman. There's a bit of rocks and diamonds so far here this evening. If he can fix it up for the second half. That centre right touches the ball. They'll go right now. And it's going to be Aaron Beckman back on the inside here to George Robson. Left hand the upright now. 55 gained here for the Manly side. 12 all. Is that going to change here coming into half-time? Crutcher to put a bum up. Underneath it's Jay for the Cowboys. But a beautiful take there by the winger. He had to use all of his experience there, and he had to time his jump to perfection because the Manly chasers were after him.
Yeah, Caleb J. Ice in his veins, clutch is always under the high ball. And I'll tell you what, Ash Crutch has been putting up some pretty good kicks here tonight, but the Seagulls just haven't been able to come down with it as much as they'd like to. So, yeah, they'll be on the back foot once again, and the Cowboys making good progress on this set.
Second tackle, and they're going to shift the ball here on their own 40-metre line here, the Cowboys. Straight off here to Kobe Kelly. Not able to break the line here on this occasion. A very good tackle made there by Goodwin. They're going to work it left now. It'll be short here to Raymond, who got absolutely hammered by some Manly defenders. Looking to send it back down the short side now here. Kelly steps around one, back to Deuce. This is a brilliant play from the Cowboys. KCK is not able to hold it. And Lucas Deuce runs a long, long way. And a lot of heart and a brilliant work and just so much determination in this young lad. He's always had it for many seasons, and that is just amazing play that you just know the combination. Kobe Kelly, Lucas Deuce, don't forget it. It is so dangerous.
Yeah, Lucas Deuce, the Kangaroo International. I'll tell you what, when he gets into open space like that, he just struts his way infield. He's just such a superstar, and the Cowboys getting some good points on the board before half-time. It'll do a lot for their confidence. You can see KCK in the background giving instructions to his boys to just hold out till half-time, get in the sheds and readjust the game plan. But I'll tell you what, Cowboys 18 unanswered points now, and they've been working off the back foot from the first part of this first half, but they're certainly starting to find their way on the scoreboard now.
Yeah, the Irishman off to Kangaroo International there. An amazing sequence of passes and play there from the Cowboys. I'm sure that was, of course, not scripted. That's what Justin Monkey would say. And of course, he wouldn't take the credit for other players' work. Nonetheless, here it's going to be Jordan Marshall is just winding it up. Look at it. He's got no fear. He's up on the 25 already. And he nearly milked a penalty for his side. They'll work it right now. Iron's gone straight through a hole here. KCK's going to have to do a bit of work. There's no fullback at home, so a line break here could be detrimental here for the Manly side. It's going to be the Cowboys now playing it short there to Jacob Morrison, who's well handled on this occasion there. Jameson's going to work it back up the middle now. Back to Justin Monkey, the captain, leaning on the front now, looking for a offload. Back on the inside to Ford, who actually runs backwards to be brought down straight on top of the TBC live logo. Now they're going to work it left. A long pass out here. Morrison trying to break through a hole, but he'll be brought down in some very good inside defense. Only a minute to go now here. Are they able to score back-to-back here, the Cowboys? Grab a kick. It's going to be picked up. Chaz Dingo's here, and that is an amazing try. The swan dive at 1300 Smile Stadium. There's no better sight than it, seeing your platinum fullback just dive straight over the line.
Oh, what a try from the Cowboys. That was some great play there. Courtesy of the kick. I'm not sure who it was. Levi Raymond, Mark Ryan. Yeah. Great kick there. Great grubber. And Chaz Dingo doing what he does best. Just scoops it up and does a cheeky Superman dive across the line. Bang. And all of a sudden, the Cowboys 2 quick-fire tries before they head into the sheds. A lot to look forward to, for them now. Oh, geez. What's going on here tonight, Eddie? We're all over our words here.
Mate, I mean, Will isn't. He's always on top of it. Classy as always. Yeah, no, and that, you know, you're talking about the Cowboys, minor premiership. They're coming second at the moment, so they've still got work to do in the second half. But they've, you know, we'll have to see what happens to Melbourne later in the week. I believe they're probably on the Wednesday from memory. I could be wrong. Usually am. But we'll have one more play here just before the halftime break. Carl Lewis, I'm sure, is just going to apparently take his time, but a very good first half from both sides. The Cowboys, they've just come back late. They had 12 put on them, and they've replied with 24 points. So a very good start. Raymond's just going to hand it off here to Ford. This will be halftime here on Monday Night Footy. Cowboys lead 24 points to 12. A beautiful good welcome to everyone back here on the second half here on Monday Night Football. Live and free as always on SRL TV. We've got 40 minutes to go here in your first game. Going to the sheds. The Cowboys up 24 points to 12 against the Manly Seagulls. Eddie Oliver as always to the SRL community. Joined by the beautiful Commissioner Sonny Tyre. Your thoughts on the first half as Carl Lewis gets us underway.
Yeah, cheers for the compliment, Eddie. Yeah, look, Manly haven't played a bad game necessarily. When we looked at the stats at half-time, they've completed 13 from 13 sets, but possession hasn't been in their favour. And, the Cowboys would play like this. Off the second phase, Eddie Devon's finding space. And the Cowboys up 24 to 12. They scored 24 unanswered in that first half, so they'll be looking to carry on the momentum here. And the Seagulls going to try and fight their way back into this game.
This will be third now here. Very good run upfield there from Eddie Devon. It'll be Chaz Dingo now to be brought down just outside that 10-metre line. This will be fourth. They're going to settle it up the middle here. The captain, Justin Monkey, to be brought down inside of the 10-metre line. Inside. And the Cowboys are put into the pocket. It's going to be Iron for a crossfield bomb underneath it. A beautiful take there by Shannon Freeburn. Nobody else looked willing to go catch it, so he decided just to do the work himself. And there's no Cowboys player in sight. And Creed Alex Chapman is going to go straight through a yawning hole. Short of the 40-metre line. It's not even first tackle yet here for Manly. They're going to go right now. Crutcher. Off short to Lewis, who gets absolutely hammered. A huge tackle put on the half there. Now they spread it down towards the sideline. Freddie Anderson's going to drive up over the halfway now here. Will be second tackle. And 3 minutes gone here so far in the second half. Be Lewis, who played off short here to Ollie Parche, who had an amazing first stint, and he's back on for another one. Rampaging over a Cowboys defender. They'll go right now. Playing it out the back here. KCK trying to break a tackle, but a very valiant effort made there. They like to look at the short side here, Manly. They're going to go back to Anderson, who does get around one. But the Cowboys scramble well. This is 5th now. Manly, they've got good opportunity here. They've got to be first to score here in the second half. Creed Alex Chapman to put the ball in the air. Tap back. Nobody there. Jameson shut the gate. He might not need to do the shuffle this time, but he's going to run the length of the field here, Tom Jameson. The amount of times we see that if you don't have your fullback on the tap back, your hooker, or just somebody with the better pace is going to run, then there's Justin Monkey. I'm surprised that Jameson's able to hold him, but he does an amazing job.
Yeah, Jameson, you know, when he just found that open space, his eyes lit up, and he just had to run that one all the way coast to coast. And just like that, the Cowboys really well and truly in their rhythm now. 28-12, kick to come here, and it feels like they're just starting to fire up. And it could be a sign of things to come here for Manly, but they got to keep their heads on a swivel. They need to stay focused and knuckle down if they want to get back into this game. It's not over yet. 18-point deficit, but the time's going to be ticking on them, so they need to get a wriggle on and try and fight back into this one.
What a way to start the second half, the Cowboys. And we'll send it down to Will Kerr on the sideline, who I'm sure as a beautiful sideline commentator would have gone and listened to both the coaches at halftime to see what they had to say to the individual sides.
Yeah, I was in the sheds for both teams at halftime, and for the Cowboys, the main message was keep the momentum going. They've done just that through Tom Jameson's try just there. It was keep the momentum going, keep on executing, keep on completing like they were. For Manly, it was about taking those opportunities and trying to force errors. They were finding their completions. They were finding their actual set plays. They'd only given 2 penalties away, which were their errors. They actually needed to get those points on the boards and play what's in front of them. They were too conservative with the footy, and that is what gave them up for the second 30 minutes of that first half. So that was the main message from the coaching staff for Manly.
Wow. Well, very well done there. Amazing work from Will Kerr at halftime. Hopefully that gives you viewers an insight of just how much work both coaches do put in. At the halftime speeches, there's a big bomb here from the Cowboys. It's going to be taken by Iron, collecting his own kick, but he's going to be driven over the dead ball line. Manly scramble very quickly. And they nearly conceded another try there, Manly. Holy.
Yeah, they nearly turned that one into an expletive there. Manly, they let it bounce, and I don't know what the rationale was, but luckily for them, they were able to hold up and just really dig deep on that set, but they need to back it up with a set inside their own half here, and the Cowboys are just looking strong, especially in front of this proverbial home crowd. Sold out in Townsville. Oh, Rex Buckingham, great run from dummy, and plays like that will help get them back in the game here, man.
Yeah, that's what they need. They just needed a line break, and the hooker read my mind. Now this will be 4th tackle here for Manly. They're going to work it down this left-hand side, looking for the long ball for the centre. They find him in Bontoft, who is a half-primary playing out there at the moment. This will be 5th tackle now for them. On the 10-metre line, they'll send it into the back. Creed Alex Chapman to put the bomb up. And it's going to be taken very well by Chaz Dingo, but he's actually going to run back into his own end goal. And the Manly side get a repeat set. This is where it starts, where it begins, creating pressure on your opposition's line.
Yeah, great stuff there from KCK. Just bear hugs Dingo and drags him all the way back across the try line for the kick restart. So Manly with a good chance here in front of the red zone. They want to try and cross the line here because they're starting to get good looks, but they need to finish these sets.
And Shannon Freeburn, he looks so dangerous. They need to get more ball to him, but they're looking to go back down the short side again here, Manly. You need to watch out. It's very tight. Ash Crutcher will be brought down on that 10-metre line. Now, so will be 3rd tackle for Manly. Slow play the ball now. They'll go right. Freeburn, short ball. Wormsley, one-on-one, but he'll be put on his back. It's just millimetres short of the line now. Buckingham in a dummy half. He'll go right here. Lewis, one-on-one. Carl Lewis, an amazing effort. I'm not sure if he got that down. We're going to need to see the replay here. Riley Murray wanting to go up and check the bunker, but it's going to go up as a try.
Yeah, for the Cowboys turning him over, so that will be a no try. Yeah, Muzza probably needs to get some glasses. I don't know what he was looking at, but nonetheless, 5th and last here.
Crutcher, grubber kick, he ran it very deep into the line, but it's not going to prevail. Mark Iron picks it up. There was nobody really ready for that play there. They didn't look settled, Manly. And unfortunately, they just weren't able to come away with any points, as Eddie Devon now will be brought down just inside that 30-metre line. This will be 2nd tackle. They'll work it left now. It's going to be Saltner And Jalen Saltner to drive now, just short of the 40. Third tackle, they go right. Long ball, looking out for Dingo. They find him straight through a hole, and KCK makes quick work of that line break. So bring around fourth tackle now here, called by the referee. They'll go left now. They'll work it back up the middle. Is Jalen Saltner. He's so good at these runs. If you just need somebody to create some momentum, he did it for the Titans last season. Now it's the Cowboys' turn to just to be able to take in what he can provide for a side. Iron now to put up a brilliant bomb. They just need somebody to contest it. Cody Ogg's too good underneath the high ball, and he'll do an even better job to stay in the field of play.
Yeah, Cody Ogg doing a good job to stay in the field of play. And Ben Punch through that right edge. He's got a bit of space to work with. But yeah, I'll tell you what, the kicking game from the Cowboys has been on tonight. They've really been pinning the Seagulls deep with those kicks. So they'll be looking to keep it up and just try and play that field territory game with the Seagulls as they look to try and close out a win here tonight. But, oh, geez, just like that. Oh, no. Buckingham. Never mind. He's
taking a trick out of my playbook. Yeah, not a very good thing to do
both
there.
Our playbooks.
Well, at least I run, you know. Anyway, this will be second tackle. They go left now. It's going to be Dingo who's going to get around one. Very good tackle there from Ben Punch. And then Lenny Phillips is going to go straight through. And that's how you run. You got to pass back. You got to find a player. Jake Scott now inside the red zone here for the Cowboys. That's how you do it. Run and pass. Find the target. Mark Iron now. He's going to drive one-on-one. He got to the line last time, but he'll be brought down short here. Fifth tackle. Jameson in there at dummy half. Left hand the upright. It's going to be Lenny Phillips for a grubber kick. That is an amazing kick. And there is Levi Raymond to collect up the crumbs. Straight into the breadbasket here, and the veteran's over. An amazing try there by the North Queensland Cowboys, and very well orchestrated.
Yeah, Levi Raymond just dolphin dives over for the try. He just had to run onto that one, scoops it up nicely with all the space, all the time in the world. And just like that, the Cowboys with another try. I mean, they're just really starting to find their rhythm now. And for the Seagulls, you don't want to ride a line through their chances early, but as the time ticks down and the deficit gets bigger, it's just slowly getting out of their grip. So it's going to have to be perfect footy from them here on out with a bit of luck if they any chance to get back into it. But the Cowboys are just looking really strong now, Eddie.
Yeah, very strong indeed as Levi Raymond converts. 25 minutes gone here in the second half. The Cowboys looking to run away with it. Manly, they haven't scored a point so far in the second half.
No, they have not. They haven't scored a point since the 10th minute, Eddie. And the Cowboys fans, they are going absolutely bonkers. They are loving their team right now. 36 unanswered points. That's 6 tries, all converted. Very, very happy with their team right now. And, you know, a lot of them up on their feet, cheering, yelling, clapping, shouting. Just a lot of heart here from the North Queensland supporters.
Yeah, a loss here from Manly this evening will give Sunny Tyres Sharks an opportunity to move up into the top 4 with leading and for and against. So if they're able to, if the Sharks are able to win later in this week in the round, Sunny, mate, your team might be in the top 4.
Oh yeah, Eddie. You know, it's pretty nice when you say that. You know, obviously there's a good chance that we can try and get up there in the ladder, but you know, I don't want to jinx it, so I won't comment on it too much. You know, got to take it one game at a time. Marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, most definitely. They're a very good quote there. It's a marathon, not a sprint there. Remember it, ladies and gentlemen. Nonetheless, it's going to be Kyle Lewis just running it straight into the defensive line. He's had enough, Kyle. He wants something to change. He doesn't like the way that Manly are going so far. 36 points to 12. You'd at least want to get a few consolation tries, or nonetheless, maybe start scoring now. Creed Alex Chapman got absolutely folded there by Jalen Saltner. They'll work it left now here. Kevin Walmsley. Offload back on the inside, just talking about him. Player he is. Oh, the Jameson shuffle, there it is. Straight out of dummy half, but he'll be brought down outside the 30-metre line now here. It's the Cowboys' turn with the ball in good field position. Deuce now go left. Short ball here to Saltner. I can't stop saying his name. He's all over the bloody joint. Nonetheless, back in at the middle of the field. Jameson go right. Short ball here to Justin Monkey. The offload out the back here to Deuce. Fourth tackle here, the Cowboys. They're still working around with it. Trying to settle somewhere in the field for an attacking kick. Raymond will play it short here to Mark Iron. just in front of the upright now here. It's going to be 29 meters gained here for the Cowboys. They'll be looking for a good kick here. Monkey's the man to do it. Very high in the air. Somebody needs to contest it. Cody Ock's going to be driven into the in goal. And that is just textbook there. Kick high, chase well, and I drive him back in the in goal. That is how you do it.
Yeah, that is kick chase pressure at its most desperate. The Cowboys really just, they're starting to have their way with the Manly side now. And just like that, they throw an interception. Never mind, commentator's curse. Tick. So just like that, Manly get a lifeline and they throw it away. Oh, jeez. Commentator's curse, double whammy. Oh, the home side. Oh, play it, son. There we go.
Yeah, they're throwing their way their top 4 position as well there as well. Coming back into the props, Dong Young and Beckman there for... Oh, Jameson's gone straight through. An amazing run there from the hooker. My apologies there. Yeah, Dom Young and Beckman in the props here for Manly to finish out the game for the final 20 minutes. This will be third tackle now. The Cowboys, a very good opportunity to score. Inside ball, and Buckingman, that is a beautiful read. If he doesn't get there, Dingo's straight over for another try.
Yeah, what a deep pass there from Manly. Oh, geez, they are not their own. They are their own worst enemies here so far. Look, they really just have to tie it up there, but I thought it was a great play from the Cowboys. That was a bullet pass, nearly finding its way back to Dingo and Walmsley, the big fella. Go, get in there, son. He's got some big legs on him.
Okay, no, he didn't. A very good run there from Kevin Walmsley. Who knows? They've been throwing them all over the place tonight. They're gonna look for their captain now. There's no fullback at home, so watch out, Dingo. Ankle tap, desperation. It just saves the day. Dingo, the last line of defense, just prevails, but they've still got some work to do here, the Cowboys. It's fifth tackle. They'll be sent into the pocket. A grab a kick. There's Dom Young. They had to score eventually here, Manly, and they weren't getting through it with the ball in hand, so they decided to roll it along the toe. An amazing try there from Manly. They just needed to find something.
Yeah, Dom Young, the rookie here for the Manly side. He was a bit cautious when he put that one down, but he wanted to play it safe here. Obviously, you don't want to let those ones go spilling. So Manly finally get back into this game. Their first points of the second half. And maybe, just maybe, there might be a breath of life here for them in this game. But with less than 20 minutes to go, it's going to be a tough uphill battle against the Cowboys side that's just been strong right across the park. They've just been a classy outfit tonight. So Manly have finally made a bit of progress here, but they've got a long way to go.
Yeah, Sonny, you think it's going to be a tough battle. It's going to be hard for Manly being a half, and also the pleasure of having 2 very good halves of our competition here. Will, if you're leading this side around, in this case it's Carl Lewis, who, what do you think he would have to do to try and just bring this side and get them over the line, potentially even golden point for Manly?
Carl Lewis, we know what his strength is, and that is his kicking game. He is very, very good at his long kicks, his short kicks. He's very, very good at the 7. He needs to take control of this game. They tell Ash Crutcher do the running in the role of a running half and really kick the Seagulls out of danger whenever they find themselves in it. When he gets within that red zone, he needs to be the one. It's to either set up Ash Crutcher for a kick or put it up for a bomb for a try or along the ground for a try. He just needs to be putting pressure on these Cowboys because he knows where to place them.
Kevin Walmsley now to be brought down. Well, you spoke about the kicking game. Let's see what this 40-20 is like from Ash Crutcher. Pretty well struck. He's going to need to find the line. Dingo's going to do a very good job to get back there to cover. So Ash Crutcher putting his hand up for the kicking duties on that occasion. Now you've got to back your defense here, Manly. They're going to send it off here to Levi Raymond, who's looking to run straight through a hole, but he was unable to find that gap in the Manly defense. Careful for the intercept here. Deuce now will hold on to the ball. Just inside their own 40 here, the Cowboys. I'm sure they'll be looking not to slow down, to keep their foot on the pedal and just put the Manly side to the blowtorch. This is fourth now. The long ball out here to Jacob Morrison, who's unable to break a tackle there, but he's been so good here tonight with every opportunity that he has been given. Fourth tackle now. 13 minutes to go now here in the second half. Mark Iron to put it on the boot down towards Cody Ogg. Hasn't had much luck here this evening when it comes to line breaks, and they're just locking him up with every chance that he gets with the ball.
Yeah, geez, good run there from Punchy to save it. But yeah, the Cowboys just haven't given them much room to breathe here, the Seagulls, and they're just slowly starting to suffocate them as we head towards the end of this one. Just over 10 minutes to go. Manly Seagulls looking to try and finish off strong here. But yeah, the Cowboys, I just can't reiterate how much they've been good, or how good they've been tonight. And yeah, they'll be looking to finish off well here in front of the home crowd.
Ash Crutcher again putting his hand up for the kicking duties. And it's going to be taken there by Kobe Kelly. He's been striking them well all night there, Ash Crutcher, but that task was just a bit too much. Crossbody kick and also 40-20. Eddie Devon straight through a hole now. The offload back to Jake Scott, who fends off one. That was Beckman that just got left for dead. And now Jameson will send it off left here to Morrison. They're still alive here in Manly, but I'm just, you know, you just have the feeling, Sonny, they just left it a bit too late to flick the switch to try and come back.
Yeah, look, I don't want to turn away any Manly fans here, but yeah, I reckon they're done now. I think it's just a matter of the Cowboys finishing this game off and Manly trying to readjust when it's all said and done. But you know, the first 10-15 minutes, they started off really strong, so that's something they can try and build off as we get towards the finals. And geez, Lewis, clutch stuff there from Manly's halfback. And yeah, him and Ash Crutcher, they've had a great game for Manly tonight. I thought the halves have played well for them.
Ben Punch has had a very good second half. You know, you want a man who needs to just get you out of trouble. They've just given him the ball and he's always delivered for them. Dom Young now spread it off here to Kevin Walmsley. And Walmsley will be brought down just inside that 40-meter line now. They'll go left. A looming pass out to Shannon Freeburn, who's just running a long way. He's been so good for them here this evening, Shannon. Manly, they've used him very well. They're going to go right now. Buckingham, short ball. That is a beautiful pass. Ollie Pache into the backfield. Breaking one. Unable to break his second. The old man was on the treadmill there for the final 10. This is fifth tackle now here, 8 minutes to go. A try would go a long way. Crutcher to put up a crossfield bomb. Underneath it's Anderson. Tap back. Casey K around one. Can he drive to the line? Yes, he can. Oh, no, he's short. Of all things, he's short. He just needed to drive one more meter.
KCK, heartbreakingly short of the try line, but I'll tell you what, it was a great effort from the Seagulls. Just playing with the never say die attitude as we enter the final stages of this game. And I'll tell you what, they'll be looking to build off this game. They've leveled where they're at with the Cowboys so far, and you know, there's obviously a bit of a difference between the two sides, but yeah, if they can really knuckle down from here and learn the lessons of this game, you know, they could be still a smoky to try and contend for a minor premiership, but it just won't be theirs tonight, and that's all credit to the Cowboys. They really stood out and played out of their skins here.
Yeah, most definitely is. As the first game does come to conclusion, we've still got another two more here on SRL TV here this evening. Monday night footy. We're going to be heading over the Tasman Sea, the Warriors, to take on the Brisbane Broncos. A must-win game for both sides as you look at top 8 contention. And the Warriors, they've done an amazing job starting off the season with -4 points, so deduction. They've done an amazing job. Congratulations to Bunce there. Best of luck to them for that game. I'll be on a plane flight out of Townsville, and then we'll be heading down to the capital, GO Stadium. The Raiders up against the Roosters. You could say a bottom-of-the-table clash, 12th against 14th. Nonetheless, an early kick here from Manly on fourth tackle just didn't go the way that they would have wanted, so Dom Young would take it up the field. 5 minutes to go now here. It'll be Carl Lewis to do the duties downfield, and it'll be taken here by Caleb J, who looked so good in the first half, and he hasn't had very many opportunities, but KCK's got some work to do. Has he got enough juice in those legs to hold up with him? Yes, he does, and he'll be bringing him down inside the 10-meter line. But the Cowboys, they're just relentless. They're not giving up. They're spreading the ball straight away. It's going to head out here for Kobe Kelly in the corner, 1,300 Miles Stadium. They stand at one here, the Cowboys fans. They stand as one as their winger dives into the corner, who is what has become a cult hero so far here in North Queensland. They're loving him, Will.
Yeah, Eddie, Kobe Kelly, they loved him all the way back in Season 6. They love him even more now. What a player he is. We saw what he could do at Melbourne last season. I think he scored 8 tries in the regular season for them. He is just an incredible winger. And we just see what he can do close to the line in that scenario there.
Oh, what a kick from Levi Raymond. Oh my gosh, he bends it like Magic Mike. I didn't even say that right, but who cares? That is an amazing kick. Wow. Crazy. But what a game, Sonny. And honestly, this is the way that it probably did deserve to finish.
Yeah, the Cowboys just too strong here, and they're trying to make their mark. They want to prove a point that they are the best team in the SRL, and we've still got about 3 weeks to find out who will finish on top for the minor premiership. The Storm and the Dolphins will be firmly looking at them as we head into the juicy end, the crunchy end of the season. They'll move out to 8-2, so that'll be a good record after 10 weeks of footy. And the Seagulls will drop down to 6-4, so they've still got a bit of breathing room here, but they want to try and finish in the top 4, and they're going to have to bounce back next week.
Yeah, no, they most definitely will. And this win will take North Queensland up into first place, which of course Melbourne will have a chance to play in the later date of the week. But this does open up the top 4. We did say it earlier. The Sharks, if they are able to get a win, that'd be, or even the Bulldogs or Newcastle, either of those sides able to get a win. If results go into their favour pending, they will be able to get over. Shannon Freeburn now breaks away from one tackle, trying to just find a consolation try here for Manly. So there's a lot of opportunities this week for the ladder to shake up when it comes into top 4 and in some ways also top 8 contention as well. Broncos, Warriors, those two will be on the cusp of the 8 with the win. Again, yeah, there's a lot this week that would be able to shake up the ladder depending on results. Nonetheless, 30 seconds to go. Walmsley trying to get over, back on the inside. Ooh. Jameson's off to the races, and Casey K's there with him. I'm not sure he's not going to have the legs. He's been out there for nearly 80 minutes. This will be the last play here. They'll go right, and they'll find Dingo. No more tries here. They've had enough. Pack up shot. Manly, you're going to be going back down to Sydney with, unfortunately, not the result that they would have wanted, but the Cowboys, they're just marking a statement in the competition. The defending premiers, watch out.
Yeah, that was dominance from the Cowboys here tonight. And it'll do a lot for their points differential as well. 42 points scored, 18 deficit. Do the maths there, but that'll be positive for them. We'll take a look at the TBC Live stats. And yeah, Eddie, I'll let you run this now.
Oh, nice cheeky inclusion there of TBC Live, Sonny. Well done. 42 points to 18. A load of tries there. Jameson, Marshall, Kelly, Raymond, Dingo, Iron. When you just look at stats-wise, it just came down to completion and time and possession. The Cowboys, that just favoured them all over the park. They completed more sets. They had more opportunity with the ball, less errors. They made less tackles and the line breaks. You have more opportunity. What you use that time with the ball will create the points on the board. 43 line breaks to 37. That is a very huge difference there. Only coming with 3 tries. Casey K doing an amazing job with 2, but just not enough at the end of the day as we go to have a look at individual stats here for the Cowboys. Tom Jameson, 1 try assist, 1 try, 17 tackles, 3 line breaks and 1 tackle break. A very good effort there, but just a few of the players underneath him, Chaz Dingo, Jake Scott, the forwards and a few specific backs here, Sonny, really just laid the platform for a few stars to shine for the Cowboys.
Yeah, that's it, Eddie. And it was just a team performance from North Queensland here tonight. Jameson was all over the ball. Chaz Dingo really stood up in the battle against Casey K tonight. Jake Scott had a great stint, leading by example. But yeah, it was just a team performance. I can't give enough raps to the Cowboys here tonight. 42 points against a side like Manly, who are tough to grind out a win against. They really held their own, and yeah, they made a point here tonight. We'll scroll over to the visitors now. Seagulls stats.
Captain's knock from Justin Monkey, 134 metres and 23 tackles, 0 missed. A very good job there from him. But yeah, Manly's stats, Sonny, we said at the start of the game for Manly, these conditions really suited them. They really like that tough, grindy game. And the amount of wins that they've had this season when it comes down to 1 or 6 points down to the wire, there's probably too many that you actually can't count how many they've had been. But Cowboys came with the game plan that they had to play. They played to the conditions. They kicked to the corners, and their kick chase was absolutely amazing. But if we just talk about the individual stats for Manly for a second, Casey K, he had to do a lot of work out the back here this evening. 22 tackles, 5 line breaks, 2 tries. He would have been gassed coming in towards the final 15 minutes. Evan Walmsley, 15 tackles, 242 running meters, 3 errors, 5 line breaks, but I'm sure that's going to earn him some MVP points here this evening.
Yeah, Coven Walmsley's been one of the standout performers for Manly this season, and he's really stood up, especially since he got given the call for the Blues, and he's really just hit next level, hit that next gear. And yeah, KCK really started off strong here tonight, and unfortunately for the Seagulls, it's not that they played a bad game, it's just the Cowboys really couldn't have played much of a better game. But that being said, you know, the Seagulls, it's a rare loss that we see from them to lose this big. I think they're going to bounce back. But it was just the Cowboys' night tonight. And, yeah, they got the win. And they're firmly going to push themselves a spot into the top 4 as they race for the minor premiership.
Yeah, it's most definitely the minor premiership. The race is on. Melbourne, watch out. The Cowboys are coming. 42 points to 18 at 1300 Miles Stadium. Cowboys take a win up against the Seagulls. Stay tuned. We're heading across the Tasman, then down to the capital in GIO Stadium. So 2 more games to come for your 6 and 7 p.m. here on Monday Night Footy. But thank you all very much for joining us. Eddie Oliver, as always, to the SRL community, joined by Sonny Ty up here in the box and Will Kay down there on the sideline doing an amazing job for us when it comes to just getting information from the teams. Can't wait to see you all next time for more SRL action.